I guess I'll let the music play while the game is loading. It doesn't make any sounds anyway. Where was I even? What? Oh yeah! I remember what we were doing. It's enough time to make me forget what's going on, even though it's going fast. I remember now though. I think we have 2 open main missions actually, which is weird. It's weird that I've somehow skipped a main mission at some point. Oh, there is some music, but yeah. And I needed to decide which one to do because they both kind of want me to travel far. Am I good on resources? I should collect more herbs, actually. I need herbs. This seems like a good spot to loot, so let me just walk around a little. I think only these red flowers count towards the medical herb pouch. And I remember I should not pick up any more sticks because I finally realized you cannot be full on sticks. I mean, until you're actually full on your inventory, but that's gonna be a ton of sticks if you do that. Is the other side a good spot? My god, I love that bird. Or whatever is making that sound. So cool. Just listen to it. That will be a sticky situation. I see what you did there. Hi, Mixet. Oh, I almost picked up some sticks. No, 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 no. It's like... I have this many sticks. So I think I'm good for now. I don't even know what these other flowers are.
You'll help.
But I'll pick them up. How? I just kept collecting sticks because you know how see this red triangle here, it tells you I'm full on rocks, right? So I thought it would eventually tell me I'm full on sticks. I thought that for about 17 hours of playing. So I just picked up all the sticks that I could find. I once even said it's like my mission in this game to collect enough sticks to be full of them. Because it was starting to feel like I was never full, and I was right. Rainbows! Hey Connolly! Hey Connolly, actually let me try. I need to... Next time I'm off, meaning I don't have a stream day, I will script this so that I don't have to... Is this even working? It's working. It's a bit slow. There we go. I'm gonna take it as a task to script these lights so you can redeem them. I shall also legend. I don't know, Mixed. I like sticks. I guess. I didn't think about it. I was like, loot! You gotta pick it up. As long as there's room in your inventory. You gotta pick it up. Okay. Oh. Gotta pick up this. This is good. Then, let's figure out where we're going. So there's either this main mission, or there's this main mission. Which one do I want? I want this main mission. This is good. Then let's figure out where we're going. So there's either this main mission, or there's this main mission. Which one do I want? I want this main mission. This is good. Then let's figure out where we're going. So there's either this main mission, or this. In a way, I would love to do this one first because it's the low-level main mission that I missed at some point. But I feel like it would be much easier to do this one first because we can fast travel there. You know? Did I have any other plans? Oh, this place looks interesting. What is this place? Wow, I didn't realize you can zoom this close. Oh no, is this also some sort of boss arena? Oh no. Somehow we've gone this far, but never actually here. And here too. Wait, the Tallnecks also have levels? I didn't realize. Level 23. Level 13. Why do they have levels? They're... You don't fight them. Maybe the surrounding places tells you how difficult it is. What about this one? It doesn't show in advance. How sneaky of you, game. Okay, do I have fast travel? Yeah, I do. Let's go. Let's go on a dessert. I have a bad feeling we're gonna be fighting something big in that circle area. So I would love to fill my medicine a bit more. You can fill the bar 4 times. So I only have 1.5. 1.5 bars filled, I think. I wonder at what point should I start buying like different kinds of outfits that I would wear in different kinds of situations. Right now I'm just going by the same thing. It's like decent overall outfit. But there's some like specialized outfits that protect you from a specific thing, but not really from anything else. So I'd need to learn how to use those. Alright. Let's go off-road for the loot. I feel these could be for some weapons, like freeze time root. Could it be for the freeze bomb? I don't know what those symbols mean, you know? Bye!
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
Forbidden West.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Ooh. What symbol? Hi, Tonza. Those in the bottom right corner that say like what you need to craft this. I have like 6,000. Those are metal shards, I think. But then there's 2 other things that I don't know what they are. They don't really look like flowers though, so I'm guessing maybe not. Maybe it's not that freeze flower that I need to craft them. Like this thing. What do I need this for? I have no idea. No need to tell me, I'm just telling you. that I have no idea. Like 10 hours from now, I might be like, oh, this is what it's for.
Clear that up later.
Then you won't be surprised that I didn't know. Okay, I'm glad this. Wait, that wasn't. Oh, that's some fiery thing. I thought that was also herbs. Dang. Someone's having a fight. Who's fighting? Yeah, those look like machine parts more than flowers.
Might need that.
I've been thinking those are also health, but I've been wrong, I guess. Or maybe the flowers look a bit different depending on the biome. I don't know. I'm just the kind who collects everything. Without really thinking. Yeah, no need to tell me. It's fine. I don't need to know.
Eyes down, Outlander.
I don't need to know what they are. No worries. Yeah, exactly. I have them, so doesn't matter. I have plenty of them. Alright, I'm getting to decent amounts of health. I think I also have... I have 3 of those. I think I could have 4. No wait, I increased it to 6. Pitchcliff. This is so... like... others can't see this text, right? So others just recognize places from their symbols. Like it's a square with a circle in it. And they're like, that's Pitchcliff. I'm not fancy like that, so I need to text. Alright. See, someone's got something for me here.
Appreciate these brief moments of sunshine. Who knows how long they'll last?
What do you mean, brief moments of sunshine?
About conditions in Sunfall. They'd invade for sure.
Oh, it's that guy. I didn't see this guy. I was like, where's this question mark? Oh no, your child is sick. I bet he wants my help.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Perhaps Jiran was right. Perhaps...
Okay.
I'll keep the moon from your brow.
I don't know where that is, but we might pay a visit at some point. Alright, are we ready for this? Holy crap. Okay, I was trying to pause a cool... Oh, I can't move the camera here. Well, luckily this is a decent enough shot, actually. Sorry, that's me. I was hoping to get a like nice, cool photo of this place, but this'll do. I would have framed it better, but
Seeing the sun
whatever.
gives me hope. For a minute.
Whoa. So someone just like lives a fabulous life. Like this at the very edge of this place. Like I wonder if this is an island or what is this? That was my first thought actually. I thought that this place was an island and the black was, you know, ocean. But it seems that it's like edged on some mountains, you know, high spots. So maybe the Forbidden West is actually somewhere, you know, beyond here. Will be interesting.
Fine goods for a fair price. Check out these wares.
Oh, hey, what do you have? What do you have? What do I have right now? Shadow Hunter bow. I have this. I don't have a purple. I wish I could compare. Okay, play movie. I just literally knock off all the armor when I hit it. Oh heck yeah. This lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time, and is good for short to medium range combat. Fire arrows can ignite blaze canisters and backpacks can be modified. Wait, it didn't mention at all the shield thing. Probably. Wait, probably what? I say a lot of things. The slow firing but highly accurate bow is best used for low range combat. I want long range combat. Wait, it says long range combat. I just woke up from a nap. Okay, I don't even know what year it is. What if I want this and the other one? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna equip it right now. I need to do some organizing. Forbidden West thing. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, now that I've opened up the map, I can see that, you know, it doesn't look like a river going into the sea. It looks like the river, or actually maybe it's the lake that it would, you know, keep going. So I'm using the Nora Survivor Heavy. I think this is what I have right now. So it's got 15 against everything. Can I even buy anything else? Meh. What is this? No true Oseram pulls out of the head. Projectile. Okay, so arrows would not do as much damage. I don't want to go back to a green, you know, when I've got a purple. So what do these need? crystal brain. Oh, yeah, I've gotten those every now and then. Shell Walker. I don't know what's a Shell Walker. Strider. I definitely know what's a Strider. See, these would be useful. You know, 50 against ice. 50 against electricity. 30 more sneakiness. 50 against fire. I just need to loot more enemies. Oh yeah, I want the boar bones too, because I think that's what I needed for bigger inventory. I'm trying to figure out why your Minecraft was crashing for a full hour and a half yesterday. Turned out you had downloaded wrong version. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know, you figured it out. You figured it out. Now you can play. I should equip my... Oops. I should equip my new things. So now we can look at... This is what I'm using. Handling 100. 2080. Oh, wow. These mods make it pretty good. I can't wait to get the Tinkerer skill so I can remove these mods. What's that? What's that lowest symbol? You know, it's got 10 out of 30. It's an arrow type. It's... I wonder if it's like armor piercing. That's probably what was on the video. It's got armor piercing ammo we can shoot. This purple thing, I have no idea. It will be interesting to try. So it's got like, I think it's like 20 damage. 75? Of 19. I think this is not gonna be very good without any modifications. It's got 25 of that, yeah. The fire arrow is 16 and 25 fire. Yeah, I'm gonna equip this first. It doesn't really matter because I don't use these. I think this one sucked more. Rope caster. Okay, now I'm actually asking, is rope caster or trip caster? Which one is the one? Like, I want to get rid of the one where you can tie enemies into a spot. I don't care about that one. The one where you put like 2 of them down so that they fall over, sorta. That one is still okay. So which one of these is which? I don't... I could just check it out myself. Yeah, they're right here. Create traps which detonate. So it's trip caster. I want to replace the rope caster. There we go. Yeah, thanks. I didn't... My brain is not very good today. I've used all my capacity at work. Yeah, I don't use that one, so let's do the sharp shot bow. So this is for long range things. When an enemy is far, I'm excited. I'm excited, and when I get a Tinkerer skill and I can remove these mods and put them in here, I will then equip this one. I think we need one more skill point though. No! It's only 3! I thought the 4th row would cost 4, you know, because yeah, that's how it's kind of been so far, that it's like 1, 2, 3. I thought these would be 4. These are only 3! I did not realize. And I shall do it immediately. Hey! Hey! Didn't really feel ropecaster either. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be more convenient if you could choose where you tie it to, sorta. Because now you like shoot at it and then you hit the, you know, the stick, whatever holds it, down to where you are in the moment. And I want to shoot it from afar. And I don't want it to be near me, and then the rope is going to be very long and it's going to come right at me anyway. So, you know, I would love to shoot it the same way the tripcaster works, that you, for example, you shoot the enemy and then you shoot on the ground, and so that way you create the like range for it. Oh, it's from crafting, probably. Wait, I can swap modifications? I thought I would, you know, disassemble this mod. I don't see that as an option. Okay, let's see what this is. I didn't realize I have this many mods. I should mod more of my weapons. Oh, you guys can't even see what's going on. Like, those seem big improvements. Okay, I'm guessing the purple ones are also the best. So that basically there seems to be like a shield mod, a damage mod, fire mod, handling mod. Those are the ones, and I need to choose 3. I'll use this one. Damage coil. I don't think I have. These has very small numbers. Very, very small. Better handling. So this is going to be my main bow, right? You know, short to mid-range combat. Plus 10 fire. Plus 9 and plus 10 handling. Well, this one, obviously. And wow. I'm a bit surprised that, you know, a similar looking isn't the same. It's pretty awesome. Either I do the handling or I'm surprised, you know, you can see there's like green on the fire shield looking thing, but there's no plus. There's no number. There's no number in that either. This would be a little bit of everything, right? I'll do this one. It's a little bit of everything seems good. So what are these then? I thought I could... Yeah, okay, clear modification slot. And clear that one as well. Oh, maybe my modifications inventory thing was full. Oh man, I wonder how many good ones I've missed. Dang. Okay, what about this long range bow then? I bet we would want some handling for that one. +8, +7, +3. Meh. This one. Oh, dang. $26 and 8, or 28 and 8. Well, not very difficult. Let's see. I guess we also use a lot of the sling. Like I've gotten better at using the sling. At least I keep trying it with a different ammo to see if the enemy is vulnerable for something specifically. So, oh yeah, this is why we can put on the different elemental. Oh yeah, okay. We're putting a fire one in. Then we're putting 11. We're putting an ice one in. And then we have one electrical. Well, we need better handling though. It's kind of a very, you know, not super accurate. Like you can shoot right next to them and it'll still take damage from it. I think we'll be fine like this. I think we'll be fine like this. And then I'll just equip this bow. This shall be our new primary weapon. I'm excited to try. I've gone from oh wait, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the stats were before I removed the mods. But I basically did like 20 damage. If I'm now doing 41, if that's what it means. I don't know. We'll see in practice when I get to shooting stuff. But I think
Uthid was the most devoted Carja I know.
I'm pretty well equipped. Actually, can I sell the useless mods to this dude so that if I find new ones, I won't be full of them? What's this? Corruption coil. I can't use it yet though for anything. Spear damage. Hey. Can I mod my spear? I didn't realize. No, I guess I need a different kind of spear. Okay. I don't want to just blindly sell everything though. Spear damage. I'll need this when I get a new spear, I guess. Yeah, I can sell this one definitely, because I already have a better spear. Alright. I'll sell the worst ones, at least. $13, $11, yeah. away with that. Let's make some room. Oh yeah, we can mod our outfit too, can't we? Resist melee attacks, resist freeze. Stealth. Let's do a little more. I'm finally getting into it. So I have a +5 stealth. Resist ranged attacks. So when people are shooting me with arrows, I guess that's what it is, really. Resist melee attacks. That would be cool, because I do get attacked a lot by the robots. Resist freeze, corruption, shock. I'll do this one definitely. I think I +5% stealth. I get caught anyway. So I will use melee or shock. Let's try shock for fun. Okay, I promise I'll play now. See, I'm like slowly learning what you can do. I knew it was an arena. Wow. 3 people against this one. What is that?
The submarine. Proud tradition.
Plus a meridian.
I'll tell you what I miss. The sound of a hammer on steel.
It's like the rest of the body looks similar as to what I've seen before. But the head is massive and I can see it doing like headbutt. Headbutt attacks. Ow. It could make rocks fly? What was that? Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to fight with them. Okay. Hi, I'm coming
Now we
in.
get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crap?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime,
I skipped dialogue.
circulate.
Circulate.
I think these disappearances are a blessing. It's the sun drawing the faithful out of misery.
They have an army. So they would have stopped me if their focuses were working, I guess.
Outlander, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having a list.
They can call it a ceasefire.
I hear the Shadow
but
Cards
the usurpers are starving us out. Plain and
Pay
simple.
well.
Wait a second. I can see it on my compass. Hold on. I guess I would want to see cauldrons. Ruins. Yeah, this is what I see on the compass. It's a ruin.
Move along.
This place looks so majestic. What did I sign up for?
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Is he the Sun King?
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid.
Oh no!
To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
You're either useful or you're in our way.
Ah,
Yeah, bye. I'm not here for
to
this.
see this, boy. It makes quite an
Balustrade.
impression.
It's a short drop from there.
Really?
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
You worry
How do I get down?
me. You worry me.
This is like the best spot to watch
here's
this
more
though.
ancient than the old ones.
Oh, you're just meant to drop down here. Okay. What the hell? Why do I always end up in these sort of situations? Is there... How did they not expect anyone to fall down here? I did it first try, easy. Okay. Saved. Damn. What the heck? I was supposed to go down there, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Get off. Okay.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
What do you mean, no point
I'll
of
tolerate
return?
what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
What do you mean, no point point of return? I mean, this ain't no end of the game sort of thing. What do you mean, dude? Yeah. I don't know what he means. Hi, Mega Goat. We're going in.
I'm heading down.
I've
spent
all
a
this way.
lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world.
Turn back.
Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Ooh.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
You keep laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely
Now when
to
I have
circumvent
access,
blockage. Do you wish
the
to
door
proceed?
isn't working.
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Too bad now
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
Someone is having a bit of a flu.
What was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Aloy Benda, she's the imposter. Another incident. From lounge staff to admin. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Nose blockage. I think we need DJ. Alright. People are just screaming in Polish. Why are people screaming in Polish? Are we in Europe or what's happening? We need support too. From reception staff to admin. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD, assuming that's Zero Dawn, candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not sufficient. And mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these emails? Or mails, sorry, not emails, just mails. I feel this. I feel this. Hold on a minute. Boxes. I don't think there's anything in here.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
It does just look like a burnt down nightclub. It's like the apocalypse happened. Restock or else. From lounge staff to admin. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber, mint, or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Oh man. Hey, I got more sticks even though I didn't want any. Soundproofing? From lounge staff to admin. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Hi Bunsy, how you doing?
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program.
Okay, yeah, I was confused there.
And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Okay. Elizabeth, please. I'm waiting.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
So has Silence, like, checked these before already? And is now showing
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Okay, we're gonna have to test our new bow.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Where are they? I thought they'd be coming for me. I hear him stepping in the water. I don't actually see anyone. This is kind of scary. Oh, they're in the next room, I guess.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Could be worse. No more. Sawed off. Only a little cut. That's deep. I'm done. Am I done?
Maybe.
Oh. I love when they shout every single time. He's very confused.
We're too close to the trap of Crypt to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
What is happening?
We previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
Can that thing shut up?
Sharing self-replication routines. I came to think this was a rendition. People took me.
I can't hear anything.
About time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but to really sell a concept and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Hey, I could use this gun. No.
No space.
I think. Hi, Penelope. Is this on story difficulty? No, this is on easy. It's like one of them projectiles glitched out and it's now here, and it won't stop. Stop.
Want to discuss?
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Blood coffee?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolves into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doc, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Or I guess you could like sneak around in the vents.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
So they were also trying to escape Earth. Maybe start a new planet.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us.
Oh.
Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
So we'd run out of like food and water before we even get killed by them. Oof. This is a whole different timeline compared to Cyberpunk 2077. For the briefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. Hey Cherry, happy work lurking. Hope you're doing good. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly, but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm Addendum B1 and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, Addenda C1, C2, C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. This is a pretty lore-heavy game. I was pretty stunned how much backlore there was with all these audio logs and other stuff, but then again, this is exactly how one should start new IP. Yeah, this is great. If this was all just like super shallow, this wouldn't be nearly as interesting as it is. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, thank you. And this is really cool. Like, I feel like in every other apocalyptic situation, in a movie or game or something, they've like found a way to save it after all something. I mean, I haven't played many games or watched many movies on this subject, but that's what it feels like to me. It's like either they find a way or they learn to live with it. Like a zombie apocalypse, people are still living amongst zombies. But this is like, they realize like, okay, we're going to die. It's not a question of how or when, it's like, it's not a question at all. So it's interesting. I mean, something must have happened. Maybe we are on a new planet. I don't know. But it's very interesting. Excuse me, it's very interesting to find out. Okay, I'm not done with this yet. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are corrupted beyond us. Oh, I did that over. The thing is still going. Somewhere in the distance you can hear it. So I thought there was like way more guys than what? 4.
Should have brought a cart.
I would just want to open the door. And don't worry, it's a projectile from this gun. It's a projectile from this gun. The enemy like shot me. And one of them is... Oh, you can't see it anymore. It was like sparkling right here. You can definitely hear it. I think once again I broke the game. I can't go through the door because It wants me to loot this instead, but I'm full. I can't turn it off. I can't loot this guy because I'm full, and so I don't get. See, when I'm looting this, then it gives me the open door, right? But I can't press it.
What about traveling light?
Because it's trying to take all. Ah! 2 shock trapped. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna go stand far away from the door. And I'm gonna drop. Okay, I never even used them. And I dropped 3 of them, and I'm gonna get 2 of them from this guy. Okay, so now we can proceed with the game. Sacrifices need to be made. It cost me 1 shock trap to get through.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Hi, True. Yeah, it's like, I look at my followed list on Twitch, it's Cyberpunk, 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 and I'm like, what shall we watch today? Shall it be Cyberpunk or Cyberpunk? Oh, I haven't watched any Cyberpunk yet. There is tech in this world. Yes. Yes, it all started from this. My little headpiece that gives me extra thingamajigs. This is what hinted at it first. I've had this since I was well, since she was a kid. It's really cool. Help me, Obi-Wan. A suite of subordinate functions was Microsoft Office, but the key ran out. Yeah, this is great, Shroom. I think you'll love this. This has been fantastic so far. Except for that screaming thing that's still in the other room. How about Cyberpunk? Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. We're like in a major story section here where we're finding out things. So beware of spoilers. If you want to experience it for yourself. Make your selection. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. 1. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. Nice. And your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Wow. Oh, it's in YouTube too? Dang. So you will never go back. That's crazy, okay. 2. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Okay. 3. Medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you're ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Damn, this rough. This, like, world actually ending is freaking rough. I was thinking, how have I not played this myself? But I'm glad I'm doing it now. There's so much lore. Like, on certain points only, though. It's like... pretty much when you're above the ground, it's like you can roam free in the nature and not care about anything except for enemies. There's a rare data point here and there, but it's like these... what were they called? Runes? They're just full of it.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what I, the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine.
Where am I?
Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
You don't own it?
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's Jesus! I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Keep putting it on your Christmas list, and no one buys it for you. No. Is it nowadays on the PlayStation Hits collection? Like God of War and Uncharted and all those are on that list. Wait, was that a full? Wait. No. Can't be. I'm just wondering that the Hits games are like significantly cheaper than an average AAA game on the PlayStation. They're like 20 euros. So maybe now someone wouldn't have an issue buying it for you. Oh, it likes to be out of stock. Oh, you want it physical. Oh, okay.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
What do you mean don't die now?
For the sun!
This is not only a little...
Yeah, one of those was glitched in the other room. Oh, you only do physical games? I didn't realize. Well, yeah, then I guess it keeps getting harder and harder. I don't know how much they make these games anymore.
You provoke the sun's rays.
Your PS4 has no space on it. I see. I've never had issue with
full already.
With space on my PS4. I have like unnecessary games installed on it. Because I was like, well, if I want to play at some point, then I don't have to wait for it to download. I don't get, like, how small is your PS4?
Need them soon enough.
expression on the grandest scale, but there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I understand her. You have whatever the smallest hard drive is. Yeah, I wonder how small.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Maybe we don't want those kind of people. I'm not sure robots equals nature. Like he put it, like, let nature be. But did he listen to the part where the robots would consume anything that's biomass? What kind of nature is left from that? Awkward. Yeah.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Hi, Pugari. It's going great. Yeah, this is a really interesting part of the game. We're just going through lots of data points, like getting all that lore, you know. It's really good. It's really interesting.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Diving deep. Oh hell yeah! I'm listening and reading them all.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence. Okay, somehow
it
he managed to
autoplayed.
install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Up, left, down, right.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's
Wait.
a storage area nearby.
Left, up, left, down. Wait, that's 5? Oh, right. I didn't see the last one.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Okay, seems to work. I was expecting to have to do the other one as well. In a perfect game, these puzzles would be harder. It's not tingling my puzzles. Other than that, this game is fantastic. Why is she panting? I didn't even go fast.
Found one. Looks intact.
Restore power to the door. What door? I guess there's another door. Maybe it's nervous, yeah. I put it in here? Aha.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Up, left, down, right, up. Up, left, down, right, up. Is it upside down? Is the Pharaoh text up in this thing? I don't freaking know. Down, left, up, right, down. Well, basically the opposite, so turn everything twice. Ominous, that's not really acceptable to say. That's a horrific thing to say. I'm not sure I still did that. Easy puzzles are more of a nowadays thing. Yeah, it's like... I think it's more like, you know, games need to be easy and accessible enough for as wide of an audience as possible. That way you know, get more people playing, aka sell more games. So I get it. I was just, saying that if this game was curated at me, so in a game that's perfect in my opinion, that would be the case. I am not complaining about the puzzles. And here we are. I'm at a puzzle that I don't know how to do. So that's what I get. No, Tanza, no. Like, I don't even know which door this opens. Where is this locked door, you say? Ah, here. Okay. Can we stop with the USA hate, please? I don't like this. I already said to you once. I like it when a puzzle is challenging, but you feel like a lot of games you play require a ton of running while you just double check what you already know. Running around is boring. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm sad I can't look at that anymore. Okay, but it's got like fingers down there. Not gonna say penises. No, this is not upside down. The text arrow is just upside down. The cables somehow matter. Like, it's been super duper simple up until this point, and of course I make a fool of myself by talking about this exactly on this moment. I deserve it. Sucks that I can't look at this anymore. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard. Let's turn all of them once. Counterclockwise. If that's not it, then we'll turn all of them twice. And then we've tried every angle of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying this, that I'm being challenged. Have I tried turning it off and on again? No, I only turned it on. I wonder if it's anyhow possible that I installed it the wrong way around. I don't think so. I don't think the position of the hardware itself matters when it's like, you know. It seems digital mostly. It's almost hard to see the arrows like this. We could try them from right to left. Up, left, down, right, up. Whoops. We could try that upside down. I can't believe they just like pumped up the difficulty suddenly like this. Unless I'm missing something obvious. I can't be the only one if Tonzo took ages too.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Well. Okay. Up, down, left, right, BA, start. Is that the Konami code? Yay! Ta-da! There's dudes in here. Are these the people who were in Elysium? No.
Contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Yikes! Genius logic. Yeah. Hardpoint arrow pack. I wonder. I'm not sure what that means, but I like it. Oh, I want fire arrow on this guy. This might not be the best idea. Oh god. I made the mangy. I keep shooting right past him because he's doing some crazy leaps. Ow! Okay, okay. We can do it like that.
Farewell.
Oh. Oh, there's more. Time to test our new... Wait. I guess not. I wanted to test the long shot bow. I don't have time for that right now. Okay, this seems to be working rather well. They don't like my bombs. Wait, how is this thing still in shock? Alright, I think the only enemies are up there. Now I can use... I can't see. Hoping he's like... Oh. Am I hitting him at all? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, what the hell is this even? I don't know. Okay. That's some weird, like, light burst arrow. I don't know.
That's the last of them.
Sick, that's dope. How you doing? Oh no! Really? What the heck is this guy? Okay, I like the bombs. I don't know where I threw it though. Ow! Hopefully. Oh, nice.
You can't evade the shot.
Actually, to fire. How do you like them switching? Okay, that dude died.
Room's clear.
Please
Sure,
tell me
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
head away.
Please tell me that's
You have to find Gaia.
Okay, let me loot first. Currently adrenaline levels, yeah, they were a bit up there, I admit.
I'll tuck that away.
Yeah, I see everyone is playing Cyberpunk right now. And while I bet it's a cool game, it's like a bit annoying that... Oh, I didn't mean to pick this up. But there's not many options. What's too much? Okay, yeah, human enemies drop a lot of these med potions. I should remember to use, when fighting human enemies, remember to use health potions instead of the herbs to heal, because yeah, otherwise I'm just missing loot and sort of wasting health. If that makes sense. A lot of performance issues. Oh, really? I just heard about the funny, like, glitches. Graphical glitches, mostly. Okay. Data points. Oh man.
Hello,
the Lord.
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
So these people are all
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
Teaching the AI.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Yeah, why? Why? Got this game for $10 today. Oh my. Well, you're in a very, you caught me in a very story-heavy spot. There is a lot more to the gameplay than this. Right now I'm just going through every data point that I can find. It's maybe a little spoilerish. Depending on how you feel. But I'm going through every single one of them because the lore of this game is very, very interesting. When Valorant came out and like 90% of the people you follow started playing that. Oh, wow, for a couple months? That's insane. Alright, sick, cool. I'm happy to provide you some gameplay. Alright. Simulation results from Margot Shen to Elizabeth Sobek. Ooh. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional. They feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind. As though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Margot. I guess it's kind of sad for the scientists to, or whoever expertise people, to pass on this knowledge and then not really see the results. That part is kind of sad. What's this thing? It's just a cool light, I guess. Spoilers! It is not much spoilers when I'm like above ground and just killing robots. That's cool combat though. I'm not very good at the combat, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I see you were just kind of hoping for any other game. I understand. Yeah, it's not like I don't like Cyberpunk. I already watched some of it yesterday when the big streamers got to play it, like, in advance. And it's just sad that there's no options, really. Well, yeah, that too. Competitive gaming is like, it's hard to stream and also be interactive with chat, you know? You're the greatest at the combat. Remember the crocodiles? I don't remember the crocodiles. I remember fighting them, but I don't remember what happened. Okay, from Elizabeth to Margot. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the fastest alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail. Consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Vastus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth. It was amazing. I'm glad you liked that. I mean, I put it on easy mode so that I can look a little bit good,
I've
sorta.
seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Did I get everything? I think so. One last look, we can see well from here. Do you hear that? Is that still the glitched projectile? It's very quiet, but I think it's still going. It's infinite. Oh, hold on. Oh, these are just the thugs that I killed earlier. Okay. I'm here now, I see.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off.
Elizabeth
There's got to be a
Sobek's
way
office?
inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Ooh, we're on the bridge of something. Some cool information, hopefully. If we can get in. I'm sure we can. We'll find a way. Okay, where's this? Did she mention enemies? Unless these data points. Yeah. Is it here? Oh man.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage
Wait, you look like...
professional, I devoted my career to the preservation
Or is it just
of
the
human
scarf
knowledge,
thing?
creative
Remember the
endeavor,
woman
and
from
cultural
outside?
achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Who was like, come talk to
The
me in the
challenges
tent over
before
there.
us
But I
are
never
immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third,
That's
the
a lot.
transfer and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Yo, Paranoid. 180 million entries making zettabytes? What kind of data is that? Oh, you're doing some math now that I didn't care about. what if it's times 5, or how many languages did she mention? Like, what if it's 180 million per language? Could that make more sense? Does that help? From Samina, that dude right there, to Elizabeth, encapsulated DNA. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Get the task, let me write a Terraform code and some Ansible will have your redundancy already. I don't understand. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum. Even that Eternity tech that Fuzz was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're protecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and seals required reliquaries, oh god, that will keep the DNA at minus 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. Some new fancy sysadmin shit. Oh, okay. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Live as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. Blah. Oh god. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. So, I assume this is where we want to be. Is it? But my goal is over there. Oh, is this not her office yet? That may have been just one of the rooms in which the smart people were working. The chosen smart people. Apollo update from Samina to Elizabeth. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset. With attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I found them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors have been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. Hello?
Rests upon a ruin of the old ones. The place is more ancient than I knew.
Okay, maybe I can sneak up on him before that dude sees me.
Heard something. perfectly for you if you come out now.
They're carrying the explosive backpacks. I'm gonna use the fire bombs. And I will ruin them. Okay, is there only one at a time? What if I alert them? Wait a second, that dude. I want to shoot that dude. Oh, well, fine. We'll test with this guy. People call that suicide bombers. Hey, I'm not planning to die here.
Deal with them quickly.
He died. He exploded. Ah!
Don't lose her.
This is amazing.
Shadow takes
Oh. Crap. Who's shooting me?
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
I'm
Look
liking
around.
this.
See if anything is left.
I just got... These are both new, bows that I got. And I spent some time, like, modifying them and doing all that. Like, I'm just testing it out. I've been using basically the base bow with a couple modifications up to this point. And I'm really enjoying seeing what else I can do with the weapons. It turns out it's pretty cool. This one is like a long distance bow, and this is more a short distance. And yeah, it's working out pretty nicely so far. Always learning. Always learning. She always picks this one up. I get it. In the middle of a battle, you don't want to be looting by accident.
Got too much already.
Makes sense. But I never use it.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States
Go
and
up.
other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Kinda sucks to be him though.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Is it really the plot from Star Trek?
If that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Yeah, okay, so we understand why Hades exists now. It makes sense. However, it's on the loose, and it's targeting me. Why? Why do I need to be wiped? Does it know something? Can it see the future? Am I gonna do something to ruin everything? All the questions that I have. Hoping to get answers from these things. Noise complaints. From Travis to Elizabeth. Color me confused, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. What? And you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazz. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citrum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds, hand to God and swear on my mama's grave. And she was religious. No, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Wow. Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore, you'll see. Or hear, rather. in the screech that rends the air, and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling, swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah! As for those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal? Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident bits. What? Last I heard, we was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? No, don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. Oh my god, Trav is hilarious. But his grammar could use some, you know, fine-tuning. Genesis was a terraform device, and same idea. You can make a livable planet from a dead one, but you can also drop it on a living one and kill all life. Interesting. I guess they're not turning it down then. Hades Protocol. I was looking at this grid and thinking like, oh my fucking, how am I gonna find what 63 or how many ever there were? But I mean, we've been getting like 10 only today from this one cave, so maybe it's not that impossible after all. Tate here. Just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business. So had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky. I swear it ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on pretty strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll back to it tomorrow. Alligators. Talking about like blue pills? What? Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh my god, give me audio sometimes so that I don't have to read a gazillion. Archive abuse. From Stamina to Travis. A copy to Elizabeth. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo Archive submission. Hashtag 0000238876. Your 666th submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Are Viagra pills blue? Oh no, that shouldn't make you sleepy. I don't think. Despite earlier warnings regarding inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1. For giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme, perhaps, but art. 2. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Porter's famous utterance. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all. Or the rest of us too, anyway. Dr. Samina. Oh my god. Pasolini is an Italian director known for some extremer movies, like so. I see. Yeah, it is already being preserved. No worries about that. Well, we're going deep.
Way onwards.
We're going deep into it now.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Exploitation is also somewhat of a genre. Oh, okay. Okay. Cradle sealed. From Patrick to Elizabeth. Eleuthia L1 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans. But we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk. Donk. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia O2 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Was Mount Namuli the mountain we tried to get in the first place? Remember when... Was it the Nora who took me inside the holy mountain that speaks way, way back? When we entered this one, I thought immediately like, oh, that must have been just another base like this. We just couldn't get in there for some reason. And the reason still interests me. Why? Cradle Servitor Personae. From Patrick to Elizabeth. Development of the artificial personae for Cradle Servitors. Nurturer, disciplinarian, healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I've also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior, a parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting those interactive protocol shortcomings. In just corrupted. Can't read anymore. Okay. FZ Chambers. From Patrick to Elizabeth. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risks of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Wait, who was it? The Far Zenith. So we somehow bought some of the technology from FZ Far Zenith. Who are these? Are these trustworthy people? Didn't mean to do that, but okay. I wonder if
facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
I think so.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
I was gonna say something. Damn it, I had like a nice idea that I wanted to share. Or a question, or... Well, maybe I'll remember. Yeah, so I wonder if when Silence said that this is a point of no return, I think he kind of meant like knowledge-wise. We would learn things we could never unlearn, right? It's like if we want to know all this. Well, of course we did. Of course we wanted to know all this. Okay. Find the entrance to the office.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Wait. Are we talking about this thing? What the hell is it? Can never unsee. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh my god, she's going all over the place. I just wanna...
Nuts would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I not functioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good.
So Gaia, at this point, already had some sort of empathy. Cute how they talk so properly. Well, not Travis. Oh, what was his name?
Nuts would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
No, stop it.
As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphology,
Can I stop it?
I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Yeah, I can understand why the AI talks properly. Maybe it's just like a habit, like if the AI talks to you properly, then it's like kind of like, at least for me, I catch a lot of accents. Not that much in English, but in Finnish. If I spend any time with a friend who's like from out of my city, they will speak differently. And it's like just one weekend and like I speak just like that for a while until I come back, and you know. So I can understand in the like talking the same language as the person you are talking to. Adorable. She keeps jumping on tables. What the heck?
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound.
Yeah, I
At
agree
this
with
point,
him.
The development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
She's smart. I mean, the AI. You have a cousin in Kuopio. Your family used to visit a lot. You always got Sabamura for a couple of weeks. Yeah. So you definitely know what I mean. I'm not sure if all of it catches, but at least some. Some might be too different, if you know what I mean. But let's say it's easy, you know, instead of like ma ya sa, it's easy to just like slide a little and go ma ya sa, you know. Find the entrance. Find the entrance. I mean, there should be a door, right? There should be a door. I mean, Elizabeth's not gonna do some tricks and magic to get into her office every time. Oh, pry open. I missed that. We have arrived.
Can't carry more.
Wait, what did I leave? Oh, health potion. That's okay. Odyssey has failed. From Elizabeth to all alphas. All. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to deport the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of human species and earthly life. We must succeed, Elizabeth. I don't know what's the Odyssey mission, so I don't know what this means at all. Artemis status? From Charles to Elizabeth. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it, if those words can still mean anything. I had my sleeves rolled up, negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. 14,000, they say? I think it's got something to do with the primitive sense to trust someone who seems similar to you and mirror other people to convince them that you're similar to them. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. It's not that I want to convince anyone of anything. I'll let them get convinced all on their own, but I think it might be so primitive that I do it anyway. Who knows? To me, it's more like I just want to speak their language, you know. I know the same with people who have certain phrases or words they use. I notice if I spend a lot of time with them, I start using those same words and phrases myself, even though normally I use a different phrase to say the same thing. Kinda. It would be interesting to know, because I never notice, but I'm sure others do it too. I can't be the only one, or like one of the rare ones who do it, right? Would be very interesting to know what kind of traits or phrases others have gotten from me, because those are probably things that I don't even recognize that I do or say. So that is exactly why I would want to know what they are that other people have, you know, done when communicating with me. It's kind of exciting and also horrifying to think how you affect others around you. I'm curious. We've started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until their new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. So they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. You infected half your class with Hey Moi and Loki. Really? Yeah, okay. One that I'm aware of. Yeah, I remember I had a hard time learning to swear. And so I started with, you know, words that weren't bad words, but I used them as if they were bad words. Oh my god, is it some kind of a virus? Rasky. Like what I say, or... What? Oh, the Hey Moi. I see. So yeah, I remember my parents started saying the same, especially my mom. She doesn't swear a lot either. So it caught on to her at least. I was saying it with my friend. I remember that much. And then my mom learned to like swear like that as well. That's something that I've recognized. There's probably more, you know, more subtle or unnoticeable. Not so kind of obvious or weird. There's gotta be. Like, I can't tell if I've infected my dialect with my friends, because, you know, to me, these words are normal. So I might not notice that to another person it's kind of out of character to say it. If to me it's like every day, if every day I say ma and sa, and someone used to normally like says like sa, ma, then I might not catch it when they switch it. Your mom always said kakanaga when she wanted to swear. Now you get weird looks from people with your emotes and kakanagas. I feel ya. Unfortunately, I did learn to swear, so I don't really. It was chicken. I said it in both Finnish, kana, and at some point it got translated into English, so it said chicken. I don't really say chicken anymore. Fuck is easier. I think I was still reading this. Hold on. There's already been too many too late. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Ronson. Fuck! That's a good one, Jerry. Mother Clucker. I've heard of that. But I hadn't heard of that before. Like, then. Back in that time. I wonder if my progression with the data points is anyhow related to my progression in the story. Because these are definitely story related. Like, you have to come here. You don't have to read all these, obviously. You don't have to even scan them. But seeing as they don't go in order, like there are gray ones in between, and I think all of these have been in order. You see how there's like a nice row of white ones there. That might indicate like how many there are still left with the... Well, you know, not all of them have been story, I think. I think you can find them randomly. So it's hard to know how much of it there's left. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work like that. But I do wonder if the very last ones will be story related as well. Oh. We operate this thing.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Hack in.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can
I'm just worried that I can't trust silence.
Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
He says I can.
Maybe.
But I worry.
Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Why was he truly birthed? Why am... Oh yeah, I came from the mountain, right?
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Is copy complete? Ah. Hi. Now I wonder if these dudes already know all of this, and they're now trying to prevent me from.
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you.
Finding out.
Child.
Ow. I guess they caught me. That's not good. Also, did you guys realize we've done nothing else today except for this
My entire life,
single story
I've always
thing?
known one thing with prophetic certainty.
In 3 hours.
That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered.
I'm
Even
glad I
when
didn't
Meridian
start this
fell,
like
I never
an hour ago.
doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
Oh no, they've got my focus and my
When
weapons.
I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
Maybe try from the lower part?
As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt.
Oh, is he in charge in here?
Thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat.
Is he the bad guy who
One
is
twist.
doing all this?
A simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Trying to bore me to death. Could see myself needing to find every single one of those files just because of the way they are displayed in the menu. You find it so much harder to ignore incomplete charts and incomplete lists. Yeah, he does seem like the big evil dude. It's a big cutscene dumping ground. Yeah. I just need to go to bed soon, so I hope I'm able to find a bonfire and save. I have a very early morning tomorrow, so I didn't plan on going overtime today. Rust. What does rust have to do with this? Hello, Darlene. How you doing?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child.
Oh, it's him!
Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel
the
better
dude
about
from
it?
the Proving.
No, I never doubted
I
the
didn't
righteousness of
recognize.
killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
I don't think so.
Everything as it was meant to be.
Good cray-cray.
Predestined and preordained.
I like your necklace though. I'm glad you like my emotes. Oh, Joda, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you soon. You're a thug, you're a fool, or you're a puppet. Well, my first thought is like, he's a fool. But is he a puppet? How far does meant to be take you? What if it was meant to be that you would escape and come back to kill him instead? Yeah, it's like... With his logic, none of it is meant to be before it happens. I wasn't meant to die yet, because like I haven't died yet, so you can't say that it's meant to be that way. Because it didn't go that way yet. I don't know if I explained myself how I saw it, how it played in my head. It didn't come out from my mouth. He's a fool.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then close the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
No.
I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Yeah, so what I meant was like, you can only do the meant to be logic if you're being It's like, you can state facts from the past with that. They cast me out. Needless slaughter. They're irrelevant. I do care about them. I don't have to tell him anything. Fuck him.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible.
I see.
You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
He broke it! He broke my thing.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
I've not played this before. It's my first time. Oh no. He's a big meanie.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does,
He's
the
wrong.
false Sun King will be
He's
dead,
led by Hades.
and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this,
There's another
have become
reason
an
why I need to
instrument
die,
of prophecy.
according to Hades.
All halves of nature join to
But he's
one
lied to
cause.
this guy, and he now
Shadow to
believes this.
sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold
Getting
your
in the
seats.
cube. This is
Can
really
you see the
intense.
proof of the sun's blessing before your
Okay.
eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun?
I was just
Joined
casually
to our
doing all
cause?
side quests, and now shit is getting real.
To consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turon ordered many faithless, crushed in the hooves of the behemoth.
Oh, I see
Mighty
the redness.
is in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused.
I think that has something to do with Hades.
Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Yo! Here, try start. I was aware that I was getting into a main mission, but then... But... Oh my god. I'm unarmed? I don't have my armor. I've got nothing. I got nothing. Like, honestly, real talk, I would love to just like save now and continue next time, because I really need to go to bed. But is the sound delayed for you guys? Like, it's definitely okay. Hold on. I don't usually have this issue. 1 second. You're gonna be black for a while. Wait. What refreshes this? Okay, it's just very fast. I recently got a new capture card because I was preparing for PS5, and apparently this one just refreshes a lot faster. Is it better now? Oh, at least a little bit. Doesn't look delayed. Okay, I'm tripping then. Because I know it's like some milliseconds delayed for me, because I'm actually listening to the stream thing while I'm looking at the live feed. So there's a few milliseconds delay there. But like, I thought that was, I don't know. Really puts into scale your feeling of this is how I die when I accidentally miss a step in the stairs. Oh god!
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
What? I'm just gonna collect random shit. Never mind!
Try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Into the pillars?
That pillar's weak.
Oh! Cool! What's happening? Okay. Hi, I'm here.
He's charging. It's down.
Wow, just 2? Easy mode for the win. That's my gear, I think. I think they're in that box. Get him! Milliseconds. Yeah. Normally, it's unnoticeable for me. Not the best time to loot, no. Okay, I've got my gear. I can do this. Where's my bow, though? Wow, she's a leg.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Oh no, don't aggro. It's like yelling the ghost's name in Phasmophobia. Don't do it. Can I still use this pillar strat? No, okay. It just came through.
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks.
Components on the sides.
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Yeah. It's like we're trying to scan him without our focus. Okay. Get out of here! No! Okay, dodge. Ow! I stepped on the thing. Woo! Yeah! Okay. It's good.
Gotta check the machine carcasses. They might have parts.
Damn it. Woo! What is it doing? Wait, I'm destroying it. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. It's all over burning. Get out! Hell yeah, okay, I'm doing great actually. I think it's vulnerable to fuck. Not to fuck. I don't know about that. But to fire. Oh, crap. See? Look at that amount of damage. That happens like every second. Superman level gear change. We just unzip the old Ayla and, you know, out comes the Superman Ayla. You wanna send more robots? Okay, sure. Sure, no big deal.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Ooh. She's being sassy. That's why we love her. Silence is real? Hell yeah, dude. He's got plenty of blue machines. I guess we're not fighting. We just watch this. This is a movie. I bet Silence used to be doing what they do. And he changed his mind.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
I'm glad he's not some AI thing.
If you'd been killed, the Nora's Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
Nice.
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his
Nice.
You're really good at
Awesome.
making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even
Video
learn
game
why.
real.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
I think this is the most important.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Okay, we can ask everything. I'm a bit sad that I didn't choose, what was his name? The daddy figure. Frost. I'm a bit sad that I didn't choose that dialogue option, because I didn't realize that I only get to choose one of each. I really wanted to talk to him about that. Yeah, back to getting to say everything.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a
Also, the
genius
focus
to surmise
was
that Helis would throw you into the sun
there.
ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
What are you gonna do in the meantime?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique.
Right.
I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus.
Mm-hmm.
Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Hello, I knew where you were because I follow Maria on Twitch. Did you know? Yeah.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Oh, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind? I'm so curious.
Kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not
Yeah, I
gonna
know
tell
he's
me.
not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch.
Right.
I'll contact you later.
I'll be
In
a
the
dum
meantime,
dum until then.
Should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
Okay. Whatever that means.
When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Wow, an actual loading screen. What is going on? Aha! Okay. Okay. So the game wants me to go back. Yeah. I mean, I do kind of like that the Olmec is there on the way, but I don't think I'm gonna be running my way there. Okay. I'm actually gonna just get the nearest campfire. Wow, look how close to I am for a new level. Yeah, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna go to bed. Unfortunately, this has been a really interesting session today. Like, holy heck. Like I said, I'm really glad that I started doing that right away instead of doing a couple of side missions at first, because like, that legit took me 3.5 hours. I did a little bit of looting in the beginning, but that only took like max 10 minutes or something. Over 3 hours of a section without saving. It's kind of scary. When you think about it, most people don't have that time necessarily. I barely had it for a gaming session, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Next time. I wonder if we should do this thing in the meantime. Then again, I'm like really heckin' curious to see what's gonna happen in here. I might just cheat and fast travel to the nearest campfire and... Because I gotta know what's happening. I feel like this is the part of the story when it's like, I have to know what happens next. There were autosaves. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how the autosaves really work. Because there's the quick save at the campfires as well. I mean, you do like respawn and such if you die, but I don't know, I would be too scared to exit this game without actually saving at the campfire. It may work, but I wouldn't trust it. Be careful, that kind of I have to know usually has you playing until 5 AM. Yeah! Oh my god, I'm glad that there's gonna be Christmas soon. I have some vacation between Christmas and New Year's, so I'm hoping to get some gaming sessions done. But I'm hoping that I can go and renovate my new home. There are some wallpapers that need to be changed and stuff. Yeah, there's still a couple weeks until that, so it's too early. Ah! Anyway, that's definitely where I'm gonna leave it. Call in sick tomorrow. Tomorrow's a really, really important day. The most important day this week. I can't and I wouldn't, but I gotta start working at around 7 a.m. So I'm gonna head to bed right now.